Hi, my name is Tara Talbot, student number T007-45663. Just wanting to talk about how to form relationships with our clients. So I have my little cue card here. So I really like this video because I think it's really important to help educate our clients on pet care. What we think is common knowledge often isn't. Some people will get frustrated talking to clients because they're not understanding the importance of things. So that's, a lot of us are learning this information for the first time in this course. And so I think it's really important to help educate those clients. And that's how I help connect with them is I didn't know a lot of this stuff when I was younger. I was really ignorant to a lot of it. And I still thought that I was doing my best, and I was doing my best with the knowledge that I had. So, educating clients is really important to me, and that's how I connect with them, and that's how it makes me feel really fulfilled. Another way to connect with them is to take the time to appreciate their pets. So I used to be in door-to-door sales, and the number one way to make sales was to connect with them, comment on their hair, their clothing, their children in the background, how beautiful their home was. So in this case, taking the time to talk about how cute their pet is or how precious they are. And I sincerely mean all of it when I'm talking to my clients too, because they love their pet for a reason, and I like to find out why they love that specific pet so much. And that's another way that I really relate to them is I love talking about my pets. So if I can get a client talking about why they love their animals and showing that I also have a love for their animals, that helps build that trust, because they think and know that I care about their pets on a more personal level, and that will help me deliver better medicine to them. So often owners will become upset. Emotions are really high when their animal is sick or injured, whatever it may be, or maybe just money is tight. So it's really important to ask a client why. Why are they upset? It could be a totally outside factor that has nothing to do with being at the vet. Maybe their best friend passed away and their mind is elsewhere. I think it's really important to help connect by asking why. Why are you upset? What can I do to help? Oftentimes they'll share. And if they don't want to share, it must be really personal, and don't take their upset as something personal. Another thing is showing them sympathy. Say that I've been there, and often I have. I was a university student and I had no money, and I often relate to clients in that way, be like, I've been in your boat, I've been in the same situation, I really sympathize. Or I also had someone who came in and their dog had gotten into their drugs, and my coworkers were having a difficult time communicating with this client and try to get information out of her. So I was like, I don't care. Like I care that she did drugs, but I don't judge her for her situation. The only thing that I cared about was helping her pet, and I made her feel safe and secure in the fact that I wasn't judging her for whatever happened. What was important was that she brought the dog into our care, and I needed to know what the dog got into. And she told me she didn't want to talk to anyone else. I was like, you guys are making her feel bad for what happened, but what we should be doing is being like, we don't know her situation. So to show sympathy and can also help decrease embarrassment or shame. Like some people will avoid seeking care because they're embarrassed about what happened. The other thing is trying to figure out what their goals are. What is the goal of their appointment? Why are they there? Are they just wanting to gather information, compare prices? And goal-wise, finding out what kind of care, like Are they wanting to go all the way with surgery, or is this simply palliative care for them? It's really important. And to do that, you need to ask more open-ended questions, not just questions that give you yes or no answers. Because that, be like, oh, do you want to vaccinate your dog? Yes, no. How about, what is your dog's lifestyle? Do they play with other dogs? What kind of things do you like to do with your dog? Where do you take your dog? Things like that. Some of it will be, still yes or no questions like, does your dog go swimming? Yes or no. But if you ask what kind of activities, they may elaborate into other things that we wouldn't have considered otherwise, like a dog that does sports. Oh, maybe it has sports injuries, things like that. And again, that shows interest in their outside life, and can help build a better picture of Saber. Sorry, my dog's like it was very distracting. Saber. So I really, by asking open-ended questions, it can really help you connect more with that patient and client. Another thing is when clients get angry is, emphasizing that I'm here to help. I don't want to make a client feel negative about the situation in any way. And sometimes they'll feel combative or think of just have a negative feeling towards me. But if I'm trying to help you, be like, I really want to help you and I want to help your animal, that can often de-escalate the situation and they can feel more connected. Like, you're trying to help them, and then they're like, oh, like, this person isn't against me and this person isn't my enemy. They want to help my dog. Even though I'm frustrated, they're still here for me. And I'll have clients call back later and apologize. I've had them bring flowers and they're like, I'm really sorry. I see that you were trying to help me and I was just so frustrated for XYZ. Once again, it's important to ask these questions. You don't know what's going on in their personal life. So it's important to engage in them on a personal level to figure out their whole situation, because we can't get the animal the care that it needs if the client is feeling combative or upset and they're not processing things clearly, they're not absorbing the information we're trying to give them, or it just wasn't explained well enough. So it's really important for me to connect with clients, and none of the animals that we see in the vet clinic are there without a human. Every single one of them has a human attached to them, if not multiple. And that's why we really need to make connections with people, because we wouldn't have our jobs if it wasn't for other people loving their animals and bringing them to us for care. So it's really important to build relationships with them. Clients will feel a lot safer bringing their pets to you if you get to know them on a personal level. And often they'll request you. It's just like they request a specific doctor, they request specific vet techs too, if they feel more comfortable with them and they feel that you have a greater understanding of what they want and need. So it's really important. I think that's all I have to say. Thank you.